The aftermath of a car accident is likely to be a whirlwind. Going to the hospital for your injuries, calling your employer to tell them you're unable to work until you've healed, reporting the accident to your insurer, and all the other steps that follow a car crash are exhausting. That's why you might be relieved that the other driver's insurance company has sent you a check. You may feel like you've found the light at the end of the tunnel or the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. While it is good news that the other driver's insurer agrees that you deserve compensation for the accident their policyholder caused, don't cash that check yet. There are certain things you should know first that could have a huge impact on you if you accept this offer. The check you received shows acknowledgement of fault from the insurance company. They are sending you a check because they believe their policyholder caused your damages. However, the insurance check process isn't a simple one, and when an insurer is eager to settle your claim, you need to dig deeper to find out why. At their core, insurance companies are businesses, and every business is focused on its bottom line. You may have had a pleasant conversation with the adjuster prior to the offer or issuance of the car accident settlement check. All insurance agents are trained to seem friendly and caring even though they have ulterior motives. They may be trying to pin some of the blame on you to reduce the amount you can receive. In circumstances where investigations cannot be manipulated to put some of the blame on the victim, they will often offer a check. The desired result is that you will take the check, no questions asked, and move on with your life. In fact, many car accident victims do, only to realize sometime later that the money doesn't go very far. You may be staring at the check in your hands and asking yourself, should I cash the insurance check? Remember, insurers are looking for ways to maximize their profits, and that doesn't happen by giving money away. It may be difficult to think about the traumatic experience you endured as a victim of a car accident. You most likely want to forget all about it and move on with your life. However, if your injuries are serious, your medical bills are likely massive. You may not be earning any income during this time or using up all of your vacation time and sick days. It only makes sense that you'd want to cash the check when your usual monthly expenses and the expenses the at-fault driver caused you are piling up. Tempting as it may be to cash the check, it is absolutely vital that you evaluate the full extent of your financial losses from the accident first. Signing and accepting the check will mean that you are also signing away your right to pursue additional compensation for the accident. You are not legally allowed to ask the at-fault driver's insurer for more money, nor can you file a lawsuit if you deposit the check. Car accident victims who are in serious accidents that cause severe or catastrophic injuries should never accept a check from the insurer that is worth a few $1,000s. Your injuries may require you to undergo additional surgeries or have future medical costs that are not fully known at the time. If you cash the check, you may wind up further in the hole for those additional costs. If you've been hurt in a wreck and you aren't sure what comes next, we would love to help. Because at Ganderton Law, we put the personal back in personal injury law.